Good morning. Welcome to Children's Worship and Wonder here at Holly Grove Christian Church. Today our story is going to be about the creation. God created the world. So what are some of the biggest gifts you have? Or some of the biggest gifts you've ever received? Maybe a bicycle, or a dollhouse, maybe a tractor. That would be great. And those are very big gifts. But think of something even bigger. There are some gifts that are so big that it's very hard to even see them. They're everywhere, but they're so big we forget that they're here. I don't know how to see them unless we go back to the beginning, or just before the beginning. Let's see if we can do that. So in the beginning, there was nothing except God, and perhaps an enormous smile. On the first day, God gave us the gift of light. And I don't mean light like the light in this room or the light that you can turn on or off. And I don't mean the sun and the moon and the stars. I mean light. All light. What is present in light that makes it light? When God saw this light, God said, "It is good." And on the second day, God gave us the gift of water. And I don't mean water that comes from a glass, or water in the bathtub, or even water that comes out of the sky. I mean water. All water. What is present in water that makes it water? When God saw the water, He said, "It is good." And then on the third day, I had them backwards. On the third day, God gave us the gift of dry land and the gift of growing things. And then I mean all the land and all the green growing things. And when God saw this dry land and the green growing things, He said, "They are good." And on the fourth day, God gave us the gift of the great lights. The great light that rules the day, and the great light that rules the night. And when God saw these great lights, do you know what God said? He said, "They are good." Then on the fifth day, God gave us the gift of fish that swim in the sea and birds that fly in the air. And God, when He saw the fish and the birds, He said, "They are good." And on the sixth day, God gave us the gift of the creatures that walk on the land, the animals, and the people. And when God saw the animals and the people, He said, "They are good." And God saw everything that was made, and God said, "It is all good." And then on the seventh day, God gave us the gift of a day to rest and to remember all of the gifts that He has given us. On this day, we find a special place to remember all the gifts that God has given us. So I wonder, where would that special place be that we could go to remember all of God's gifts? What do you think that special place could be? Of course, you're probably going to say we could go to church. That's a wonderful place. But we could also go on the land. We could go out in the night and look at the stars. We could go out in the daytime and see the sunrise. Of course, we could watch our dogs and our cats. We could go and see the water and watch the birds. And of course, if we go in the water, the oceans, the rivers, the creeks, all of these, we need to remember that God gave them to us. We need to rest and remember. And that's the story of creation from Genesis. Thank you very much. Love you all. Take care.